Hey guys, welcome back to another Feather Splash video. In today's short mini-series, I'm going to teach you how to make an idle game, most notably Cookie Clicker. Cookie Clicker is an idle game online that you can play completely free. And it's basically a game where you do nothing, and it's kind of like a waiting game, hence the word idle. So I figured out how to make it in Minecraft. And if this series does really well, I might do another game topic, like a tower defense game or a shooter game, other genres like that. But this is just going to be the idle game in Minecraft. So here's a little demonstration. In the right middle, I have cookies, and right now I have 0 cookies. But if I hit the lever, I now have 1 cookie, and I could keep farming cookies. The reason I didn't use a button is you could actually spam the lever a lot faster. Yeah, very, very fast. Give me a second. And there we go. Now, once I put in my initial hard work, I can invest my 100 cookies in a grandma, which makes 1 cookie per second automatically, and I don't even have to do anything. So I hit this button, and here's my grandma. I have 1 grandma, and now if you look at cookies, it is going up 1 cookie per second, which is going to go, so basically my cookies are going to go up a lot faster. Now, if you look how high it is going, and I'll be able to invest in a second grandma, which will make my total cookies per second be 2. And then, after I have many cookies, I'll be able to invest in a farm, but that's a long ways away. That's 1,100. But by then, I'll be making 8 cookies per second with the farm. So let's finish this off. And there we go. Just like that. And now I'm making 2 cookies per second, just like that. Eventually, once you have enough cookies, you can buy the most expensive one. I didn't go all the way up to the max level one, but I went up to the bank. And you can click this. Oh, I do not have enough cookies. So I guess I'm going to have to keep farming cookies. At this point, it doesn't matter that I click. And finally, there we go. We got the bank. And the nice lime green come down. Anyway, let's get right into the tutorial. So first things first, make a little platform for your game to take place in. So for me, I'm going to do 5 buildings: the grandma, the farm, the mine, the factory, and the bank. So I need 5 buttons. Make sure the buttons are spaced with 1 available on each side and 2 in between buttons. So basically like this. So it should be 2 button, 2 button, 2 button, 2 button, just like that. You can always fix it later if it's not right. And go to your middle button and go right back and get yourself a little lever just like this. Now we are going to get ourselves set up with scoreboards, and this is how we keep track of our coins, and it's kind of like a variable. If you're into coding, it's like a variable. It stores a number for us. Okay, so go into the chat and do /scoreboard. And that's what we will be doing. Now we want to make a new scoreboard, so a new objective. So do /scoreboard objectives add. We want to add a new one. And what do we want to call it? Okay, I'm going to call it cookies, just like this. Okay, because we're going to be counting it in cookies. Then dummy, we just have to put that in there because Bedrock, they don't have support. We need more stuff. Mojang, we need more stuff. But anyway, for now it's just dummy. And then the display name. So what we want people to see, we want a nice looking cookies with a capital C. And now if we hit enter, and make sure your code looks just like this, hit enter, there we go. Now we have a new objective, cookies. It's been added successfully. Now, we don't see cookies. If we come out here, you don't see cookies on the side. So how do we know how many cookies we got? Well, we have to set the display to the sidebar. So we go back a bit, scoreboard objectives, and we want to set display. Okay, we want to set the display to sidebar. That's where we want to put it. There's other things like there's a list and below name. So those are all just different spots. So like list is like in the pause menu. But I think the easiest one to see is sidebar. And then what do we want to put there? We want to put cookies. There we go. And if we hit enter, we just ignore ascending and descending. But hit enter. There we go. We have cookies on the very side. Now, once I get a cookie, it will appear there. Now, let's get started on the first little clicky thing over there to give yourself one cookie. So, give yourself a command block. / give at s command _ block. There we go. Come around the back here, go right under the block that your lever is feeding into, and place 2 command blocks, just like that. In the first one, we want to leave everything as is right here, and we want to type in scoreboard, because we're going to be doing something with our cookies variable, and we're going to go players, add. That's what we want to do. We want to add a cookie to our total amount of cookies. So, scoreboard, players, add, at a cookies 1. Okay. Now, if I didn't do anything wrong, there we go. We have 1 cookie, and you could keep flicking this lever as many times, and you'll keep getting cookies. You could replace this for a button if you want. I like the lever. Now, to add a little bit of map making style, change this to a chain, unconditional, always active. Leave everything else. Make sure it's always active though. And we want to do play sound. We want to play a sound to everybody around us. We're going to play the sound random.pop, okay? It's the item, it's the sound of you picking up an item. And we want to play this to everybody at A. And now, whenever we do this, we'll get a nice little sound. Yeah, that's nice. Anyway, the lever is fully done. And now, we're going to leave off the first tutorial just like this. This video is already getting pretty long. Stay tuned for the part 2 of this tutorial, and in there we'll be setting up our buildings on the sides. Anyway, bye!